Hi, thanks for checking out BosqueArtGlass.com. My name is Perry Mackerel. I'm the glass artist here at Bosque Art Glass in Santa Fe, New Mexico. I started creating glass several years ago. I had always had an interest in stained glass windows, even as a child. And several years ago, a friend of mine gave me a gift certificate. So I signed up for the class and went and took the class. And within the first 30 minutes, I could tell this was something I was very, very interested in. I was amazed at the techniques. I was very excited about making my own piece of stained glass. So I knew from a very first class that I was very into making stained glass. Shortly after that, she said, you know, you are pretty talented and I really like the way that you see colors and how you work with glass. You should try taking a fused glass class. After about a year, she finally talked me into taking a class. And again, just within the first few minutes and being there and seeing what was possible with this new technique, I was hooked. I was ready to buy a kiln and revamp the basement. As a result of taking these two classes, I've been doing stained glass and fused glass for over 10 years. I have a chemistry and a biology background, and so I look at things a little different than some artists who had a lot of formalized training. So I have a tendency to think, what if and what would happen if we did this? And most of my pieces of glass end up being kind of experiments. I try different glass, different combination of stacking glass, different minerals, different temperatures, different techniques. I just recently came back from the East Coast where I did a multi-day mini residency with an outstanding artist in the Washington, D.C. area. And it's around making vessels, which most fused glass is predominantly flat. But with this new technique and this new process, it allows your glass to actually be vertical instead of flat. I've seen it a lot on the East Coast, seen it a lot on the West Coast. I haven't seen a whole lot of it here in the middle of the country. One of the newest techniques that I'm involved in is something I call caldera glass. And this is a technique where you stack glass very precisely and you add minerals and then extreme heat. So I'm very excited to be kicking off and actually making some vessels now here at Bosque Art Glass. I wake up every morning here in Santa Fe and watch the sunrise over the mountains, and I'm just amazed that that's the way the day starts here. Then kind of go about my business, and then every evening you get to sit on the other side of the house and watch the sunset. And it's amazing the colors and the textures that nature creates every single morning and every single evening. I think that the energy around nature and art in Santa Fe is unlike any other city I've ever visited or ever lived in. So I feel really, really fortunate to have a studio here in Santa Fe where I get to produce glass art. So I feel very fortunate and very humble. We strive to make unique pieces of art glass that bring the flavor of the Southwest and of nature and to share it with the world. We kind of like to say that our art glass creations are music for your eyes.